Sora, vem comer!
Tá bom!
When you think of haunted dolls, your mind likely conjures up images of cracked porcelain figures with lifeless eyes or decaying baby dolls with unsettling laughs, much like the ones mentioned earlier. But it's hard to imagine something as beloved as a Barbie being creepy. This video, however, might just change that perception. Any object, no matter how innocent, can potentially be haunted by a powerful spirit or entity, and that includes Barbie. In this clip, a young girl is happily playing with two dolls, using different voices for each. As she responds to a male voice calling from another room, she turns back to her Barbie. Within moments, the doll's head suddenly snaps toward her.
Sei lá. Você se mexia. O que aconteceu com você? Hã? Fala uma coisa. O rato começou a vir.
Sora, vem comer!
Tá bom!
The video cuts off there, leaving no further details about what happened to the doll or the girl afterward. Brian Lubecki, a YouTuber known for his focus on the eerie and unexplained, has built his channel around his collection of haunted dolls. Although he hasn't shared what initially sparked his interest, he mentions acquiring many of the dolls from antique stores and online sales. In a video uploaded in May 2015, Brian is testing a new camera while giving viewers a brief tour of his haunted doll collection.
Sneak peek of our haunted dolls. It's crazy because I got a few of these things at a local antique shop. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to really look at this video because it was her eyes just kinda looking at this Annabelle doll just a few minutes ago. I could have swore her eyes were looking at Annabelle doll. That is. But anyways, yeah, we've been hearing some strange little running upstairs. It's absolutely creepy. Why does it continue to go out of focus? What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me?
After fans pointed this out, Brian decided to dedicate an entire video to this doll. In the close-up footage, the doll's eyes visibly shift from side to side, roll back, cross, and even close. As unsettling as these movements are, the doll's mouth also moves, shifting from a frown to a smile, then back to a neutral expression. Additionally, the doll's head moves slightly, though only by a few centimeters, which becomes more noticeable when the footage is sped up. While it's possible that these movements could be mechanical, Brian insists that none of the dolls, including this one, have batteries. From a paranormal perspective, the movements seem to suggest some sort of spirit manipulation. Even without considering the supernatural, the dolls' shifting expressions and movements are unsettling on their own. A mother captures a video of her child joyfully pressing Play-Doh into vest shapes, completely oblivious to the fact that the toy moves on its own twice. The first movement is subtle, almost imperceptible. Watch carefully, or you might miss it.
What are you doing?
Play-Doh.
The second time, however, is far more obvious. If you look again, you'll notice that both of the child's hands are completely off the toy when it unexpectedly shifts toward him. This video is one of the rare moments where I have no logical explanation to offer. I can only conclude that what we've just witnessed is likely paranormal. The Angry Doll. This eerie video, has been circulating on YouTube since at least 2009 and has sparked countless discussions. Its unsettling nature makes it a staple on any creepy doll list. In the video, a young girl is holding a large doll, which looks like a quinceañera doll, a special gift traditionally given to girls on their 15th birthday. These dolls are typically dressed to resemble the teenage girl receiving them and symbolize the last toy she'll receive before entering womanhood. The doll in question is wearing an elaborate dress and a tiara. Suddenly, the doll's head turns toward her, and the person filming alerts her to the movement. When the girl realizes the doll's head is shifted, she panics, throws it down, and screams.
Bueno, aquí les presentamos a la muñeca de Betty que se la regalaron a mi hija.
Unlike many other videos, there's no laughter or even a hint of a smile on the girl's face. Whether real or not, something clearly happened that genuinely terrified her. A composition doll is an antique baby doll made using an old technique that combines sawdust, glue, cornstarch, resin, and wood flour. These dolls were popular in the 19th century, but production stopped when plastic took over as the material of choice for toys. This makes it clear that the composition doll featured in this video is at least 70 years old, if not older. In this video, uploaded in April 2016, the owners shared that they bought the doll at a flea market with little information about its history. Interestingly, the doll reportedly didn't begin to move until the couple placed it on their chaise lounge. The owners, who don't believe in ghosts, were stunned by what they witnessed. Given the doll's age and its worn-out condition, the slow, eerie movement caught on camera is especially chilling. In this eerie video, viewers are presented with something truly disturbing. The owner of an old, broken doll set up a camera on 2 separate occasions while they were away from home. During their absence, the footage captured the doll's hands slowly moving over the span of several hours. Though the movements are subtle, speeding up the footage makes the unsettling activity much clearer and even more chilling. Reportedly over 100 years old, this antique has passed through many hands, potentially carrying with it spirits or energies that may now be manipulating it. Many children often imagine that their toys are alive or have feelings, even thinking they get jealous of each other. For those who believe in haunted dolls, this video might serve as unsettling evidence that toys can indeed harbor envy. Originally uploaded in 2009, the clip shows a mother filming her daughter as she receives a new toy. Before the footage plays, a brief explanation reveals that the mother didn't notice anything unusual at the time, but upon reviewing the video later, she spotted a candle rolling on the desk behind her daughter. When she showed the clip to her son, he pointed out something even creepier: the doll's right hand appeared to move. As the little girl excitedly names her new toy Lovable, her mother questions the name choice. At that very moment, the doll's hand twitches ever so slightly, and in a bizarre twist, the candle rolls away without any direct contact from the doll.
What's his name? Lovable. Sure his name isn't like Fred or Henry?
For the remainder of the video, the doll stays perfectly still. Since being re-uploaded across various channels, no further updates on this strange incident have emerged. Uploaded in October 2011, this video begins with a seemingly innocent scene. 3 children are gathered around a table, enjoying a playful cup stacking game. One young girl times herself as she quickly stacks cups, while the other 2 children watch excitedly. Amid the energy and focus on the game, None of them notice the eerie presence of a small doll sitting on the shelf behind them. When the video starts, the doll is lying down, but as the girl begins her game, the doll slowly rises into a seated position, reminiscent of a corpse sitting up from a coffin. After reaching this position, the doll remains still, silently watching over the room without moving again.
The description for this upload explains that whoever recorded the video
The video description reveals that the person recording didn't notice the doll's movement until reviewing the footage later. Disturbed by what they saw, the uploader writes, "I am very worried and cannot figure out how this happened. If you have any suggestions on what to do, please message me. I have put the doll away in an old barn I have." No further updates or related videos have appeared on the channel, leaving viewers to wonder if the strange event resolved itself or if the uploader chose to keep any further incidents private. While many people have an intense fear of dolls, there are a few who embrace them, even going so far as to collect them. This video purportedly showcases the doll collection of Sherry Schoon, an avid collector who recorded a short clip to display her impressive, yet slightly unsettling, assortment of dolls. Ranging from baby dolls to porcelain figures, with some intentionally creepy ones sprinkled in, the collection features at least 100 dolls visible in the video, all while eerie, childlike music plays in the background. As Sherry pans the camera over the collection, it briefly focuses on a baby doll dressed in red and black. In a quick but noticeable moment, the doll's right arm moves from an outreached position to pointing downward. In August 2015, popular vlogger Spunk Flunk accepted a viewer's challenge to buy a supposedly haunted doll on eBay and feature it in his videos. Spunk went through with the challenge, purchasing the doll and documenting it through photos and videos over the next couple of months. Initially, nothing out of the ordinary happened until October 2015. While filming a casual vlog asking his viewers to follow him on Google+, the doll sat in the background, fulfilling the challenge's requirements. About 29 seconds into the video, the doll's right hand subtly moves, though Spunk didn't notice this until a viewer pointed it out in the comments.
Click add to circles and then just click following. That'd be awesome. It'll only take like a few seconds and that'll get me to 1,000 followers probably within like 5 to 6 days, and then I'll finally have a little click add to circles and then just click following. That'd be awesome. It'll only take like a few seconds and that'll get me to.
After this, things took a strange turn. Spunk began to experience increasingly bizarre occurrences. The doll moved on its own, other objects seemed to shift, and he even captured an EVP electronic voice phenomenon from the doll. In one particularly unsettling video, Spunk appeared to be momentarily possessed while holding the doll. During the EVP session, using an app believed to help spirits communicate, Spunk asked the doll if it was a ghost, to which it chillingly replied, "Not a ghost." Later, in an agonizing voice, the doll even begged, "Free me."
Let go. See me.
After more than a year of unnerving incidents, Spunk decided he'd had enough of the negative energy. He listed the doll on eBay but recorded one final EVP session before shipping it off. Although the audio isn't entirely clear, it seemingly says sell and goodbye, marking the end of his haunting experience. Nutcracker dolls originated in 17th century Germany, originally modeled after soldiers. Over time, their design evolved alongside changes in military uniforms. Traditionally, these wooden dolls are believed to bring good luck, with their teeth supposedly warding off evil spirits. But in this case, it seems the protective charm may not be working, as this particular Nutcracker might be haunted. This video, featuring a traditional Nutcracker doll, has garnered over 100,000 views, and not because it's charming, The uploader claims that the doll has been in their family for over 400 years, with rumors of it being haunted passed down through generations. As a lighthearted experiment, the current owner decided to film the doll when no one was around. In the minute-long clip, the Nutcracker's mouth closes, it sways back and forth, and even turns completely around. While this happens, a nearby dog seems noticeably disturbed. It's widely believed that animals can sense spirits or energies unseen by humans, suggesting that the dog may be reacting to whatever is manipulating the figurine. The video has been slightly sped up to make the doll's unsettling movements more apparent. Another collector of haunted and creepy dolls, YouTuber Coblam, has built her channel around showcasing her eerie collection, most of which are said to be haunted. In several vlogs, she introduces viewers to various dolls and shares their unsettling histories. In one video uploaded in August 2015, Coblam introduces 2 of her dolls, but the focus quickly shifts to a blonde doll in the background that appears to move subtly throughout the clip. At first, the doll's movement seems like it could be due to gravity, as if it's just slumping over. But upon closer inspection, the doll isn't simply falling, it moves back and forth, almost as if it's adjusting its position.
Dolls, if not a bunch of them, have some sort of an energy to them, and that it's not the best kind of energy that, you know, is a good thing to have around, and that just kind of makes me a little bit weird.
Coblam later addresses this strange occurrence in a follow-up video, explaining that she noticed the doll's movement and decided to record it alone in the room to see if anything else would happen. In the new footage, the doll is seen bending slightly at the waist, where it remains for the rest of the clip. Eventually, Coblam shared an update, stating that she decided to rehome all of her haunted dolls to interested viewers, as she couldn't deal with the negative energy she believed was attached to them.